We back at Superior, picking up the motor. And it's all the way done. 4L60 out, a 3000 stall torque converter because of that sloppy stage 2 cam.
And I'm removing them so that I can install the new ones when I'm done. So the box is on, and that's the maiden surface right there. I went spray paint crazy in this engine bay.
All right, YouTube, we back at the shop. I took delivery of the motor today. I think in the next video, I'm gonna break down like everything, the price of everything, what my experience was like and all that. But right now, I'm gonna show y'all a couple of parts that I was able to get left with from the old motor. I got my flywheel. They sandblasted this, so that's clean. This is the card from my cam. Let me see if I can get that. This is the card from my cam. It's a sloppy stage 2 cam. So those are the specs on it. They bought a whole gasket set and left me with the gasket. So like my exhaust gaskets, my intake gaskets, water pump stuff, everything that I might need. So that's gonna be clutch right there. And then inside of this box, I bought a timing chain. It came with a cam gear, but they said this timing chain was too loose. But this shit is brand new, so if I rebuild another 5.3, I'm gonna use that. And then these are my old pistons and rods and lifter trays and cam and head gasket and all that. So I'm pretty sure I can get this stuff cleaned up. If I need to use this on another rebuild, I can. I would just probably have to get like new rings, clean these up, stuff like that. So that is all good. And then let me bring y'all to the motor itself. The motor itself is still wrapped up, but they were able to, like, this is my stock Monte Carlo oil pressure sensor. So that way I can get oil pressure on the car itself. Got all my sensors. So I got my cam sensor in, my crank sensor in, my knock sensors in. They put new gaskets on everything, painted the motor black. I'm gonna unveil it and stuff like that. And the shop is a mess, but this what we rocking with, man. I got the 4L60 out because we're gonna do a 3000 stall torque converter because of that sloppy stage 2 cam. I got a trans cooler, and I'm gonna clean out this engine bay and get everything right. So essentially, man, today was a success. Like I said, man, I'm gonna show y'all what my experience was from like purchasing from them and the service experience, and I'll give y'all a review of how the motor run after I get it all in. So y'all stay tuned.
YouTube, what it do, baby? I'm back for another episode of the Monte Carlo SS build series. I don't know what I'm doing today, y'all. I think I got some transmission work. I just got the motor back from the machine shop. I gotta pressure wash the engine bay. I gotta fix that AC box, and I gotta install the radiator and all that shit. So y'all stay tuned for all of that, man. I don't know what I'm doing first, but the transmission is out, the motor's out. We getting the motor hoist next week, but right now y'all watch me work. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube, we back, and I'm getting the engine bay prep to clean it out, but I gotta remove this AC condenser, and I gotta remove this trans cooler because I got brand new ones, and I'm removing them so that I can install the new ones when I'm done. Damn, it was some bullshit in there. It was a wasp nest in there. Got that out. I'm gonna bring y'all back when I finish prepping it, and we ready to start spraying it down. Y'all stay tuned. Now we are ready to start cleaning out this engine bay. Now, what I'm gonna start off by doing is spraying. I got this easy off. I'm gonna spray it on all the gunky shit, let it sit for a few minutes while I get the pressure washer going, and we just gonna go at it. Yeah, get in there. We got some good coverage. Nah, I need to move that header out the way, but I'm gonna see what I can do with it right there.
I
I ain't Greek, but I been a stepper. Got that shit on like I'm fresh out the dresser. Fly as hell like my wings lemon pepper. Chicken my coop like we birds of a feather. However, no buyer's remorse when I slide in the Porsche. You liable to give me whatever.
I got a leaf blower. I'm gonna blow this shit dry with my leaf blower. When it dries, I'll probably come back maybe tomorrow and hit this bitch with a couple coats of rust reformer, and then go over it with some flat black paint, and call it a day, man. So I don't know how much more I can do today with this shit looking like how it's looking, so y'all stay tuned for when I dry this thing off. We back in there. I took so I got everything cleaned out, but it's still some bullshit. I found rust when I pressure washed, so I took the wire wheel to this side and got it down to damn near bare metal, even the motor mount. So I got to do the same thing on the driver's side. Passenger side is bare metal and rust. I got to get that. I'm probably gonna hit that with some rust reformer and come over here, wire wheel this up. So I'm gonna bring y'all back. I still got some grease in here, but the wire wheel was getting that off, so I might just wire wheel in there and then spray it with like some brake clean or something like that. But I'll bring y'all back when I get some more progress. We about halfway done, and then after that we're gonna spray paint this bitch. Y'all stay tuned. All right, YouTube, we back. Right now we're gonna take a little break and install the AN lines for the transmission. So these are the fittings right here. I got them from, what I say, Potter Valley Performance. This is some Amazon shit. So this is an AN6 line. I'm gonna screw it in, and then I gotta make my lines too. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm on the phone with my cousin. He locked down doing a bed right now. So we on the phone passing time while we get the YouTube popping. Hey, if y'all made it this far in the video, man, comment down below Free La Nostra, man. My cuz locked up. He got a couple years. Y'all comment down below Free La Nostra. We needed an 18, so we gonna go 18 and sock it to me. Tighten these bitches down right quick. You really want to do an 18 deep well, because the regular socket just a little too small, but you can make it work. But if you got an 18 deep, that'd be perfect. Hand tighten it first and then locking down. So y'all don't need to see me wrench on that. I'll bring y'all back when we done. So these are 45 degree AN fittings. I think I got to get on Amazon and order the 90s, because when these hoses come out, they're gonna come out this way. I don't know if they need to come out that way or what. I'm actually, yeah, they low-key do. They low-key need to, I low-key need to get the 90s. So before I finish making those lines, I mean, that's not gonna be a super crazy problem, but I'm gonna order those so that they'll be ready this weekend and get that shit popping. In the meantime, I think it's time to fiberglass that AC box, so y'all stay tuned. All right, so it's time to fiberglass this AC box. So I'm gonna put the top on it so we can see what we missing. And what I think I'm gonna do, I never did this before, but I'm gonna tape it up and use the tape as a stencil, and I'm just gonna fiberglass over the tape. So y'all rock with me, stay tuned for this part. Getting this top on the box is crazy with the shit in there. Hold on. All right, there we go. We making some traction. All right, we got some motion. Boom. All right, so we on. Now, when I get this shit on finally, I got some silicone. I'm gonna silicone the cracks in between here so we can get a nice good seal. But I don't know if you can see it, but we missing pieces here. Y'all probably not gonna want to see me do all of that shit, so I'm gonna bring y'all back when I finish taping it off. Y'all stay tuned. We back. We got the AC box mocked up. This is prep. So this was the first round of fiberglass because it was a big ass hole in here. And then we going back with some cardboard for the structure here. And then we're gonna go over all of this with fiberglass. And when it's done, we're gonna shoot it black. That's a good little shape right there. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna put the top back on it I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like. So boom, there it go. So the box is on, and that's the mating surface right there. It's a little cracked a little bit, but I got some silicone for that. I'm gonna put silicone in there, but that's a nice little surface right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this with the fiberglass and let it cure overnight. Come back tomorrow, shoot it black. I'm gonna shoot the whole engine bay black, really. And then once we do that, we done with the inside. Y'all stay tuned. All right, YouTube, I went spray paint crazy in this engine bay, and I didn't even clean it out good, but you know what? YOLO, man. It looked good in here. I blacked out everything. It still has to dry. I went with a flat black paint. And I had rust reformer over here, so I sprayed the rust reformer first, let it sit, then I hit it with the spray paint. This right here is gonna get some fiberglass. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and then once I fiberglass it, then I'm gonna silicone this, put the top on, and shoot it black. But we coming together, man. Y'all stay tuned. All right, YouTube, that's a wrap for the day. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and fiberglass the AC box. I'm also going to install the trans cooler and the radiator and all that stuff and the condenser on the front. After that, man, after I fiberglass that, I'm gonna come back Friday and spray paint it. And then Saturday we dropping the motor. So I think this is gonna be a wrap for this video, and then I'm gonna just do a part 2 when I do all the rest of that stuff in preparation for the motor. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. You already know, man, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, man, and I got some big news on the way. So if you haven't subscribed, tap that button down low. Drop me something in the comments, man. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. If my head big, I don't care. Talk to me, I'ma talk back. Now, y'all stay tuned.
J King and the bitch in the strictly business. I'm a property owner, ain't been a tenant. Got racks on me like I'm playing tennis. Dropped a couple off when I went to the dentist. Invisalign, straight on these hoes. Flooded my whole bottom row. My diamond look 3D, a whole lot of VVVVs on me. This shit out of control.